me die. I've died a couple times on stream, but I'm Pit Fighter. You see me die last. Alright, you guys ready? Pit Fighter goes down last. Not quite. Oh, dive ult. Healing up the orb. There's my ult. How have I been? Busy. Busy. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Alright, so we're going to come in on my... Oh, I guess I should say, okay, so you guys were asking about it a little bit for the new players here. So this is God's Reach. God's Reach is a new player experience. It's where you can level characters. It's not actually the most efficient way to level characters right now, but you can level. This is a PvE zone essentially, and it's a newbie zone. There's not a lot of good resources in there. All people are doing, and people cannot kill each other in there. So that's kind of one of the locations that people as new players are going to start on. They're not going to be there long. Once you're level 15, you can go into the campaigns, and once you're 30, you're done leveling. It takes about 2 hours to level 1 to 30, maybe a little bit longer as a new player because you don't quite know what you're doing. But after that, what you're actually looking at is these are campaigns. And the campaigns are posted, and there's going to be a limited, like you can see right here, the EU versus NA campaign. EU is entirely dead at this stage tonight. No surprise there. We're at 46 on the NA campaign right now. These campaigns have limited shelf lives deliberately, right? They're built to have 4 seasons that progress in a certain amount of time. Right now, they're running pretty quick campaigns. I think the goal, it's variable, right? They're going to have different campaigns at different lengths once the game launches, but for now, they're doing a lot of short ones. This gives us, it's a little draining on the players right now because it means you have to do a lot of resource harvesting very rapidly to build stuff up, etc. But it means we have content right now, which is fun. That's sad. Does it not have CC? CC is not really a thing in this game. It's not as bad as that. Like the goal that when you design a pit fighter, your goal is to make it a lose-lose for the opponent, right? You want to make it so if they ignore you, they get punished, and if they focus you, they get punished. It's kind of, maybe punished is too strong of a word, and what in reality what happens, but I do enough damage that I do annoy healers to some degree. I run an aura around me. One of my major disciplines runs Troubadour. Troubadour is an aura that makes all of my allies hit harder and targets in my aura. And I run other abilities like that. I run a group buff ability that makes my friendlies who are doing physical damage in my group do more damage. I don't take healing because I'm a pit fighter, so essentially I have enough self-healing that I really don't need a lot of time or effort from the healers, and I do enough pressure that I do pressure people if I'm left if they ignore me entirely, I will pressure units. It's just all of this is kind of medium at best impact on a group, right? It's kind of how I use this character. I use it as a fairly what's the word I'm looking for? Opposite of specialist, fairly generalist character. So, all right, I don't know why I'm over here, but I'm apparently going to kill some. Oh, there's some players. That's why. That's why. All right. Just lost target. So the retaliate right there is from getting stunned. Not quite sure why I'm on this exact target. Why am I lagging here? I just lost all my cooldown charges. Okay, so I'm lagging like a bitch here. I don't know where that was. I need to immediately relog. Let me just... So this is a really annoying... This is probably the #1 reason right now not to play Pit Fighter. I'm not exaggerating. So if you guys see my bars here, this bar is now bugged. I can't see any of my cooldowns. So I'm going to have to relog real quick to fix that, which is super annoying. Wilbur, do you know the Pit Fighter hack? Do you know how to get dominance as a pit fighter? I can show you how to get dominance as a pit fighter if you want. Okay. Alright, we got content. We got ERAD again. Alright, my cooldowns are not fixed as I stupidly didn't restart the client. I actually just logged in and out. So this is most of what you do as a pit. Wish you could actually run towards someone and then get pushed back. This is why I need massive cleave. Come on, can I please see my cooldowns? Okay, are we still playing here? Looks like we are. So that guinea survived, which is kind of annoying. Can't see my cooldowns, which is fucking annoying. Oh, I don't have it. Okay, I don't have my ult right now, which I can't tell. Don't have both abilities I just reached for there. We're gonna actually lose this fight from that too. Actually gonna die here too. Okay. I need to actually have cooldowns for that, which is kind of frustrating, but I guess I'll show you death animation here. Okay. Alright. Died last still. Yeah, it would have been nice to be able to see any of my cooldowns. It's difficult to manage a class with is based entirely around like short cooldowns when you can't see any of them. So that's slightly frustrating. But I did relog right before the fight, but I forgot that particular bug requires you crash the client out entirely, not just relog. I'll do it right on this hunger too, so I get out of food like instantly. I don't know what I had in my inventory prior to that. I'm sure it wasn't very interesting. Yeah. Why am I punching a cow? Well, there's many reasons. Some of them to do with my personal belief system, some of them to do with how annoying cows are in this game, but mostly because I need Alt, which is the Q button on the far right of my screen. That's currently at like 70% of my first one. But it's called Soul Power. Your ultimate runs off that. It's a separate resource from your primary class resource, so it doesn't run on rage for me. And it lets me do something very powerful. So having those prior to going into a fight is really useful. Okay, we have contact again. This is Corvus Citadel. Alright, and I'm just gonna try to sit on their shit in the back. This is an archer Duffy here. So that was another guild, not one we fought yet today. Yeah. Okay. Why was I punching as opposed to hitting it with my staff? Because I want as much time on top of it as possible before it dies, and my resource generates as quickly for that. All right, how are we on voting for what we want out about this? When do you see me die? I've died a couple times on stream, but I'm Pit Fighter. You see me die last is the answer to that question, 4Leaf. Why does my Z ability have an annoying sound? It's a pulsing aura, and it is really annoying. And it's annoying as a player to run it too. Every time I get CC'd, it stops the pulsing aura and I have to recast it. So it's a really annoying ability. If it weren't so powerful, I wouldn't run it because it's almost too annoying to play with. Is there a map we could see? There is, but the map is secret. Because it gives away my information right now. Next time I go to Temple, next time I'm in Temple, if you'd like, I'll open the map for you and show you around it if you want. Uh-oh. Alright, welcome to Guinea Duelist. You see how far he just ran? It's a fucking overpowered ability right now, in my opinion. Needs a serious nerf. Good luck, and then see him again? He's over there now. So that ability's ultimate is essentially a reset of their dodge pips, and they're extraordinarily annoying. Nice. Okay. So I'm mounted and he's not. I'm quite a bit faster than him, and he might still get away. It's really, really, really frustrating, but we'll see. It's such a ridiculous class right now. It's a stealth gank class, which is fine. I'm fine with stealth gank classes, but the risk should be when they get engaged, they should be vulnerable to not just being able to leave whenever they want, and they're not currently. So like we had 7 people to his 1 or something like that, and we mounted to catch him, and we still almost didn't get him. If he wasn't a total idiot when it came to like where he was standing relative to the Frostguard AoE, like we wouldn't have got him. He would have just left. He had loot on him too, nice. Not good loot, but I needed food, so. Alright, fight time. Maybe. They look like they're running. So this is Erad's group again. Spectre Legion. Okay. I'm gonna sit on a healer and try that. I'm getting actually really shitty frames right now. The hunger shards are pretty bad performance here, so you can see I'm down to like 14 frames here. So I'm gonna be sitting on someone stupid, not doing anything because I can't fucking do anything as melee in this scenario, which feels bad. I think we outnumber them pretty heavily here. Just sit on that. He just blinked, didn't see where. Okay, I'm gonna sit on the healer again. I have a passive debuff as part of this class. My third auto attack applies a healing debuff. Now it's a incoming healing debuff, which is okay. That's the target we just got called. Dump some damage there. We'll probably go 2 here. Okay. Let's switch over to Erad. So all those like little orange volcanoes do a shit ton of damage to melee standing in them. It's part of why it screws you so hard to be melee in this meta, because they're so prevalent. So my performance just went to shit for that. I wonder if it went for everyone else too. Alright, no more players over there. Let's see what we can do. I just overshot. See if we can get back on this stuff. Okay. I wonder if he's having performance issues too. Rarely do people stay still that long. So there's a bit of a number disparity here. I'm not sure how many we have. I haven't been paying any attention to that. But we definitely outnumber them by at least 2, maybe 3 or 4. I'm not entirely certain. But there's also the snowball effect of this, right? We got early kills. We ganked them as they were doing something. It wasn't a high threat something, but they were a little spread out and not expecting to fight. Or we saw them ahead of time. So we got in on them first. All right. So how did I do, chat? I almost always forget to recast fucking Troubadour. People dodge my rend like 99% of the time I use it because it's so telegraphed. But you can if you leap forward. Okay, apparently we're going for this. So I just got interrupted there. Everyone tried not to. Blob Guild, easy win. Actually, last patch, Wilbur, Confessor CC was like amazing because although you could interrupt it, you could retaliate and resume casting the CC after the retaliate, which was fucking hilarious. I don't know. I'm not even sure it's worth interrupting Confessor CC on some level. Not 5.1, no. The last test patch. Or not test, whatever this is. Alpha patch, I guess. What are we on? 5.11? 5.11.5. You miss online gaming like Shadowbane? Yeah, this is hopefully going to fill that hole in my life as well. Hoax is another PvP MMO. I got bombs. How many do you think we're going to lose from that? Yeah. No one, apparently. Is he channeling an ult right now? Or is he just lagged out? I don't know. Oh, why didn't it go? What was that? Alright, I'm doing my main job in this fight, which is we outnumber them heavily. Well, not really that heavily. Keep my aura out. Try to get on somebody. I'm getting bad frames again here. 14 frames. I don't know if that's the size of the fight or the stream to go with it. I was recording at decent sized fights and not having this much issue. Might be all the particle effects in such a small area. Doesn't like it either. I don't know. I run it on pretty low settings. This is medium, I believe. Just lost Troubadour again. Keep that going. Got pushed away during the combo. Just random interrupts again. This is fucking a nightmare to stay on. This is melee right now. Maybe we can get this off here. Alright, I just got Pit Fighter dominance, Wilbur. I don't know if you noticed. 2 points of dominance there. Might change targets here in a minute. Kind of like half listening, assuming we're rolling this fight, but we're maybe not actually rolling this fight. Troubadour out again. Just lost the target. Where did it go? Could I stop getting fucking knocked back nonstop? Holy crap. I think we just killed one there. I think I just hit that. It's really hard to tell there. I just get knocked right after channeling Troubadour. Sure did. Yep. Why are we on Goonie? Seems really bad. So I'm kind of curious. I'll have to watch the VOD afterwards if I think the answer is yes. Okay. It's enjoyable to kill them. So they run, this guild runs extremely tanky deliberately, and their goal is to be able to take objectives like this. Just broke my mace. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I tend to do target calling for our group, not generally on the pit, and I'm not doing any of that right now. This is kind of just a pickup group of who's around right now, so I'm okay. I mean, they're a very tanky group. They're all running plate. They're all running fucking force mage. They're deliberately trying to do things by standing in circles on objectives. It's part of how they're trying to compete as a smaller guild. So, you're actually that freaking big. This unit gets, this race gets bigger when it triggers certain abilities. So yes, I'm actually that big. This is a half giant. We got Corvus coming our way. It's exciting. Ooh, that's a big number. Not sure we're gonna have the damage for this. I don't know why we're walking out here. We don't want to be out here with this many. We want to be in our fucking throne. Yeah, it's a big emitter, I guess. I mean, maybe? Sure, I keep Troubadour up here. Down. There's Finn. I'm going to stay on their healer. Just sit on him for now. My group buff's going. It's pretty good too. Oh, there's so many lows. Why are they not getting healed? Is that just a emitter, like a Frost Guard emitter attrition here? I'm really surprised they're taking so much damage. Kind of surprising they folded so quickly. That's a button pushing thing right there. So if you guys were wondering, you asked earlier, like, how much does it matter for? Oh my God! Okay, another group just showed up. Now let's go find out. Fuck. Okay. Really hoping to get Duffy down there. Looks like that's going to happen. Getting some pressure now. Yeah. Not super excited about focusing different groups here, but it does kind of make them harder for them to, damn it, interrupting my CC. Oh, don't have enough for stamina for retaliate here. Could have ulted out of it, I guess. the first time I've had to use a defensive cooldown tonight. Well, besides Alright, what do we have left up? Actually, I think we're in pretty good shape right now. Did Corvus just bail all together? Maybe. Dude, it's so fucking hard at that ability, anyone paying any attention at all. Not too far away. That fucking leak. What are they gonna do? Focus me? You know how good that is for us? You guys can't hear the comms. I'm complaining to comms. They can't hear me, and you guys can't hear them. So I'm just complaining to myself in front of 200 people. It's fine. It's fine. So actually, it was pretty good timing on killing Corvus. I'm gonna ult out of that CC. I don't have a stam because I'm running forward so much right now. Need to get Troubadour out again. Looks like Hawk's down. Duffy. I got W as well. Alright, all the content comes to us. This is what I gotta be doing. I gotta be streaming more often. Alright, there's a lot of W here too. Alright. Stormcaller. So that was 3 different guilds in a row. I'm not gonna kill any of these. Oh, he's got a bad call. Okay. Oh well. Shouldn't be second guessing quite as much. I'm not the one in the driver's seat right now. I get to just sit here and be like, oh, these things are not wise. I really think I need my inventory. Nope. Okay. That was a really fun fight. 3 groups in a row like that with no incentive, no real loss to losing. It was fine. Alright, you guys ready? Pit Fighter goes down last. Not quite. Oh, do I ult? Get the healing off the orb. There's my ult. Spin for a barrier. First time we've used barrier tonight. Alright, there we go. Pit Fighter down last. Fun stuff. That was super fun. What a great fight, man. So we take the fort from the one group. Second group rolls in to deny us the fort, or just probably to get content. Then first group comes back again. No, third group comes in, different factions, because that was started off with Spectre Legion, then it was Corvus, then it was UDA, and then it was W in there. There we go. That was super fun. Comms are excited. They were like, what a great fight. Right? Like, that's what we want to see in a game like this. You want a PvP game where you actually get to PvP.